So in this video, I wanted to talk about travel experiences my family has had. We traveled a lot, like inside the states and stuff, but like outside of the country, we've we've done a couple good big trips. Two of them were recent in the last 2 summers. The first time we went out of the country was actually in 2007. Um, but the things I wanna share are the ones from summer 2018 and the summer 2019. So, in 2018, my sister, my cousin, and I were given a trip to Europe. I mean, Europe. That was like the only thing. We spent like months and months and months before planning this trip out. We spent a good 4 weeks on our own in a country, traveling outside the country through another country. So that was good. So, oh boy, we learned so much throughout that trip. We had a good time, but traveling on your own when you're in your early 20s, man, it's not easy. We had a lot of stuff that we had to didn't agree with, or it wasn't fair, or like the "are you kidding me" moments. We yeah, we had a lot of we were aware about we had a budget or something, but money is not the same everywhere in the world. The different currencies, I think it was pounds. No, it wasn't pounds. That's England. Europe's. I think it's pounds. No, it wasn't pounds. The currency wasn't pounds. I'll take a look at it and then I'll put it right here or something. But so we did cross 3 to 4 different currency changes throughout the whole entire trip. But yeah, our issue, I think, out for the whole trip was getting water. How much water? Water's expensive. One time, I think the water in Switzerland, we were hot. It was a hot day. We were in Geneva, Switzerland or something, and Switzerland's famous for the cheese fondue. And so we already had a small lunch or something, or small snacks or something like that, and then our main afternoon meal was fondue, or late afternoon, early evening. And we knew it was an expensive restaurant, so that's all we got. But we had to get water because it was hot. Because it was summer and it was June. The water cost more than our meal, and we were so mad. But we were so thirsty, and we were craving water. We needed water to stay hydrated. So that was a learning experience. We were a little mad, but the food was good. And we figured out, in some places, soda, the US soda, sodas, any soda, I guess, was cheaper than water. And I was like, are you kidding me? I'll get a Sprite over anything if I can't get water. But I'm but water's healthier. But they don't believe in tap water. We've asked tap water, do you have tap water? And they look at us like, huh? What's that? Yeah, so our favorite places, at least my favorite place, speaking for myself, was definitely like Switzerland was a big one. I really liked Zermatt because it was in the mountains, and it was cooler because it was in the mountains. That was one of our cooler destinations, like temperature-wise. We went on a not scavenger hunt. We went, what do you call it? We went ziplining in Zermatt. And we got the very nice professionally photography taken, like a the professional photographer took really, really nice pictures of my cousin and I ziplining through Zermatt with the Matterhorn, which is the famous mountain over there in Zermatt, over there, and I'm like, that's awesome. And then later in time, my mom transferred those photos into puzzles via Shuttlefly. We love Shuttlefly. Shuttlefly's great. So that was fun. And then we would have liked, the first destination we went to in June when we left, was Rome. Rome's great. We liked Rome. But though Rome was like really, I ranked all my things, and I think my siblings did too, cousin and sister did too. But Rome was really low on our like favorite list by the end. I mean, it was great and all that stuff. It was just really, really hot, and we did a lot of walking. And us trying to find water. Oh my gosh, all our places are like, we went out of our way to search for like free water. Especially like weird. It's like in like airports, like in Europe. It's really hard to find free water. Very, very hard. Then we took this was at the end of our week 4. Our last stop was together was Vienna, which is in Austria. But first, right before that, we went to Venice, which is in Italy. So we spent some time in Venice. Love Venice. Venice is great. Right on the water. Love it. And then we took this overnight train we got on a train. I don't know what they call it, but it's an overnight train to Vienna, Austria. And I'm like, none of us really slept on that train. Or I at least didn't. And because it was very, very tight in the little cabin, compartment, whatever you want to call those. And once you put the 3 beds down, they're like triple bunks. So there's one on the bottom, which is on the bottom. One's in the middle. So bottom, middle, top. And the person on the bottom I was on the bottom. So the person on the bottom had to like open the door to have our food delivered. Because I don't like being in high places. So my cousin took the top and Allison took the middle. And then, yeah, I didn't get any sleep last night because the trains did make stops throughout the night. So I'm like sleeping, finally get to sleep, and I hear like, I don't know, the train just stops. I don't know, to let people off. I don't know. And then it stopped like throughout the night like twice, and then we arrived in Vienna like at like maybe between 7 and 8 in the morning. Oh my god! And they fed us breakfast. At breakfast was delivered to our room at 6:30 in the morning. I was like, what? And then we had to get everything together. And then we had one day in Vienna before my mom and my other sister joined. That was fun. And a funny thing was we knew what time the flight was getting in, so not telling, we laugh about this today, without, and it failed, completely failed, but without telling, with them telling us, oh yeah, we landed, we were gonna surprise them at baggage claim. Like, surprise, we're here. Welcome to Austria. But we weren't really clear. The public transportation kind of ruined everything for us in that scenario because we couldn't find the correct train. Like those, it's like not like a rail. Like it's not like a max. Like those ones, like, thank you. You know, when you just ride a couple stations and get off. Yeah, we couldn't find the